So day 9. This is after the weekend. This vlog relates to Monday, which is weigh day. And I lost £3 this week. That leaves me about 3 stone to lose. And that is an arbitrary number. I'm only doing this weight loss thing to feel better physically and mentally. It is not about being a specific weight. I'm not going to go into what I weigh and what I want to be and all that, because I don't really think that matters. I think I've set a goal to be where I remember sort of being really comfortable before and almost, dare I say, happy with my appearance. That was a little while ago. So I now weigh the same as I did in October last year, before I really went for it and pulled the ripcord, so to speak. Feeling genuinely positive. Got real positivity. There is still this sort of underlying black cloud, but there are reasons for that. I've got a funeral to go to next week, and I think there are certain things that are going to be bubbling away on my mind for a couple of weeks maybe. But I do feel happy. I feel positive, and I feel physically so much better in just such a short space of time. So I think I've lost £5 since I've actually been making an effort, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really, I can feel that already. And I think because I'd put on quite a lot of weight quite quickly, losing it quite quickly will help. I don't know, that's bollocks. I'm not a physiologist, if that's a word. I'm not a dietitian, I'm none of those things. Sticking to the diet has been easy, and I'm not going to chastise myself if I do. I'm just going to make sure that when those slips do happen, that I get straight back on it and try and make a general improvement. That's going to be my goal, is a sort of general improvement. Meditation has been good. Yesterday, I remember pulling back from drifting away into sort of, they're like dreamlike states. They're like a dreamlike state, really. You get these sort of little mini dreams, I think of them as, where your brain is just thinking about things and you'll go off on a tangent, and it's almost like having a dream, but where you are still very much connected. And I managed to pull myself back from that a couple of times, but I'm also fairly sure I nodded off. But I think that is the fine line that you walk. But the meditation must be contributing to my upturn in mood, I think. I don't really know why it works. I know that it's worked for me before, but I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know about why. I think maybe it is just spending that little bit of time doing something positive. Self-love is the word that is disgusting and you don't really want to use. But I think that is a big part of it. Hopefully got some news coming regarding our move. That's another sort of cloud that hangs over me. They say it's a stressful time. I've never really had it as stressful before moving house, but this one has been a little bit stressful. I'm hoping that's coming to an end soon, and we'll be able to get some positive news soon. I even had some vague ideas of comedy writing in the last day, yesterday, and that hasn't happened for a long time. So general positivity, I don't know where it's coming from, but I feel okay, feeling pretty good. Watched The Mandalorian, finished that, had 3 episodes of that to finish. There's a goal, finishing a box set. It seems weird, but it had been nagging away at me that I knew that I hadn't finished that show, and I had friends who would talk about it and then stop when they realised that they were talking I was there via, the internet chat Skype or whatever, and because I hadn't seen it all, but I've seen it all now, so they can talk freely. They'll just have to hide all the other stuff where they slag me off now. I didn't start Sandman. I said I was going to start reading Sandman. Instead, I've started Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. And that's good so far, but there's also a TV show of that. So I will still have that thing of reading it and then deciding whether I hate the TV show or not. So there is that bonus. Yeah, good. Everything's good. The house is a bit of a state because we're packing. But we've got our boy there until Friday. And then his room is basically going to become a dumping ground for all the packed boxes and bags and stuff. So the house should feel a little bit more... less like a squat, I guess, because there'll actually be some space in some of the rooms, because his room is just going to be filled with boxes and things. Thanks so much. I keep getting messages every day. I'm getting people messaging me, so I appreciate that. I imagine it will tail off at some point, but I do think that this is positive, and I really do have the beginnings of an itch of creativity again, a couple of ideas and things that I want to do, which I just haven't had that for probably 6 months, 8 months, something like that. So I think vlogging, I hate the word vlogging, but I do think it just gets something going, gets creativity going, it gets, yeah, just doing something rather than, again, sitting on my arse the whole time. Thanks very much. I'll speak to you again tomorrow, hopefully with some positive news about the house move.